So Johan, the guy who has the hostel that we are staying in, he was invited to a wedding in Colombo. And it was just for 3 hours, so he asked me and the Japanese girl who's staying in the hotel if we were interested to come. And of course, we said yes. So what to say about the traffic in Colombo? Well, it was a bit interesting, and the way people drove was just all over the place. I'm used to driving in Asia, especially driving on the left side, but the traffic in Colombo, me driving here, I'll think I'll pass on that one. Sometimes it got really tight, and as you can see, the bus on the left side nearly pinches us here. So you have to have a real good feeling of where your car is on the road, otherwise you will be in an accident in just a few minutes, I will think. On the left side here you see those 3 big towers coming up. One of those towers was hit in the attack a couple of weeks ago. And the hotel that Johan was going to was just next to these hotels. So before we could go in and park the vehicle, they did a thorough search. They had mirrors where they checked underneath, they opened the hood, they checked the back of the car, they checked everything. It was quite an intense experience. But then we were left by ourselves for a couple of hours and we just walked around Colombo. There's a lot of construction going on in Colombo, and I don't like big cities just because it's so often, sometimes it's a bit dirty, and there's a lot of people everywhere. Here you can see the big Lotus Tower. It's also a Chinese sponsored building or a Chinese investment. A lot of the buildings and a lot of stuff that's going on in Sri Lanka are financed by Chinese investors. We headed downtown and we found this small park with a big lake. So we decided to sit there and chill. And of course, because we were in Colombo, we took the opportunity and we ate at McDonald's. After 2 weeks of rice and curry, it's nice with something else. So we saw the sign and we just decided, let's go there. There's a lot of birds everywhere in Sri Lanka, and here you can see some of them. I noticed when I got back home that yes, one bird had been pooping on my shoulder. The tuk-tuk driver was also quite intense, following us and asking if we wanted to go for tours in Colombo, but we just had at this point we just had an hour left, so there was no point of going for a sightseeing, so we just decided to chill. There was like a small island in the middle of the lake and we decided to go there. Here's the Japanese girl, and of course she has her camera with her, taking pictures. All the trees had lights in them, and what's one thing that you could see clearly when you flew into Sri Lanka over Colombo, that all the trees were just filled with lights. I can just imagine in the nighttime it has to be really beautiful when all the lights are lit. So we had just a short while in Colombo, so we decided just to sit and chill on this island. and just have a look at the surroundings. So here you can see the Lotus Tower in the background, and it's about 350 meters tall. And once it was completed, it was the second tallest structure in South Asia. Really impressive building. And I think here is the point when the birds shit on me. Well, it was just a short visit in Colombo. We didn't see that much, and I personally don't like big cities, so I was really happy to leave. Here's the big new highway that they also built. I think it's China money as well. Going back home from Negombo, where I stay, it's just 30 minutes drive. And as always, it felt really good to be back with my friend. He was quite exhausted, so I had to have a meal when I came back home with some tea. I don't like the big cities. I prefer the quiet, small places where you can just sit and chill. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. See you next time.